Today I want to talk about energy saving in air domes. What is our press system for energy saving, how it works, what are its main advantages, and what are the things you need to pay attention to. Press is an energy saving system for air domes. You can mount it also on tensiostatic structures, but its main focus is on air domes, and its main goal is to save electrical energy. It's composed by four main parts. We have an inverter like this one, which is basically an electronic object able to rotate an electric motor faster or slower. Then we have a PLC like this one, basically a small computer, less powerful with respect to PCs, but able to run algorithms on harsh environments and with a very high reliability. Then a few sensors and the activity of air dome insulation. Every system is tailor-made. It means it can be mounted on every ventilation module, and in addition, if you already have an inverter, you can mount only the PLC and insulate the structure, reducing your installation cost. To understand how this system works and why it's able to reduce energy consumption, we need to understand how an air dome works. An air dome is basically a PVC sheet with a air pressure inside. This pressure is caused by the amount of air we push inside the air dome using the ventilation module, which is basically a fan which rotates thanks to an electric motor. To this incoming air, we need to subtract the amount of air we lose. We can lose when we open and close the doors. We lose air because the structure is not very insulated, and we lose air, the recirculation air, when we turn on heating to have a better heating. If we reduce the amount of air we lose, and we can reduce it insulating the structure and reducing the recirculation air when heating is off, then we can spin inside the structure less air, so turning the fan and the motor slower, and in this way saving electrical energy. Using the PLC, we can have algorithms controlling the inverter, and in this way we can have the structure safe in every condition. For example, if we have wind, we can measure it using 1 meter sensor and turn the pressure of the air dome up to maintain it safe. On the other hand, when we turn on heating, we need to regulate carefully the amount of air we move inside the structure. This because if we have too much air moving, then some of this air will not be heated up by the flame, the ventilation module, so the air inside the structure will be cold. But if we have a low amount of air moving, then the ventilation module will overheat and we will lose in the atmosphere some of the heat we need. Let's see the advantages of this system. The main advantage is the electrical energy saving, which can vary from situation to situation, from customer to customer, but on average can vary between 50 and 90%, which means a payback time lower than 1 year. and a high amount of greenhouse gases not emitted in the atmosphere. We have also a energy saving for heating. Even in this case, it depends from customer to customer, but on average is around 50%. Then when we run the motor with a lower speed, we have less wears and tears of components, in particular of rolling gears, both from the motor side and from the fan side, and this means lower maintenance costs. In addition, the inverter has a lot of advanced features for motor safety, for example, for overheating of the motor to prevent it or to prevent the motor will be locked. Lower motor speed and lower wear and tears means lower noise of the whole structure, so a better comfort inside of it. And last but not least, we have better safety. This because we modulate the pressure inside the air dome, keeping the air dome safe in every situation, and this without a human intervention required. Okay, now let's see the practical stuff and how the installation works. The installation requires more or less half a day, and it can be done with or without the air dome mounted. When the structure is mounted, so during the installation or in another day, we made the insulation. So insulate the structure and teach you how to insulate it, and we regulate the motor speeds to have the structure safe in every condition. During the installation, we also check the ventilation module to see if you need some additional maintenance, and giving you some useful advices for the maintenance. For future seasons, so when you will remount the structure, the only things to do are insulation and speed regulation. You can do it by yourself. We will teach you how to do it, or if you don't want to do it by yourself, we can do it for you. This is all for today. I hope this video can be helpful. If you have doubts or questions, down in the comment or on our website, where you can find all details about press system. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.